Good afternoon and welcome to our latest webinar, giving you more insight into how IBML Solutions helps organizations to achieve their digital transformation goals. My name is Martin Upton. I'm the Senior Project Manager at IBML, and I'm excited to show you today how we help organizations by redefining departmental efficiency. I'm joined by our Solutions Engineer, Abby Baumick, who will demonstrate the features of the IntelliScan RAPTOR. So the best way for us to introduce the IntelliScan RAPTOR will be through our 3 demos that will cover the typical scanning process pain points, also found with difficult documents, a cool demo which will show you high-speed intelligent lookups and pocketing done at scan time, and then finally the digital mailroom. So if you have any questions during the webinar, please feel free to use the Q&A function and send them to us. We'll do our best to answer. So let's get started. Just like the last sibling in the family, the IntelliScan RAPTOR is a favorite choice for many businesses. It has a smaller form factor. It's approximately the size of an office desk. It's robust and has a long operational life. It's capable of high-speed scanning of up to 240 pages per minute. And just like its bigger siblings, it has an open track scan path with large feeder capacity for intelligent scanning and pocket decision making using the IBML software. So when does the RAPTOR make sense to your organization? Well, the typical challenges that most document scanning enterprises face are tight deadlines, competitive markets, and meeting their customers' document scanning demands. Then, when you consider various departments deal with requirements like variety of document sizes to process, different types of documents, process tracking requirements like audit trails, and minimizing post-scan operations such as sorting. And organizations are looking for a flexible solution for digital transformation. So in addition to this, and specifically actually to our existing customers using the Fusion HD or image tracks, they'll benefit from similar functions and the same IBML Capture Suite software. This means that for those businesses currently using the Fusion family or the image tracks, the learning time is greatly reduced. In this situation, the IntelliScan RAPTOR is an excellent choice for a contingency machine for disaster recovery, an effective consideration for multi-site setup in terms that it can be easily transported, and also GDPR and dealing with sensitive documents and compliance. So whether you want to address typical scanning requirements or to cover unmet needs, in summary, here are some of the RAPTOR advantages. Is it capable? Yes, very much so. It's a high-speed open track scanning machine capable of scanning at 200 or 300 DPI and up to 240 pages per minute. It has an ergonomic design measuring approximately the same size as an office desk, and it's height adjustable. It's an excellent contingency machine for demanding environments, and also it's a robust investment with a long life cycle. So next, after I've finished talking my little bit, thanks for your patience there, we'll hand over to Abby for the demo. And while the demo is taking place, that could be a good time for you to submit questions during the webinar, so please feel free to do so. Now, I have talked a lot, and I think that seeing is believing. So this is where I'd like to introduce Abby. But before I do so, I'd like to just set the scene for the demo. This is the difficult documents demonstration, and the issue with them is difficult preparation, different document sizes, different paper quality, scan time stoppages, and post-scan sorting. You know, these are, of course, time-consuming. And I'm sure out there are many of the businesses who have had their challenges during the scan time process. So pop those into the chat as well. It'd be great to hear from you. Let's open up a discussion. So without any further ado, over to you, Abby. Thanks.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Martin, for handing it over to me. So today's demonstration will be difficult documents or NHS type paperwork, where we will be handling different sizes and types of papers like A3s, bigger than A3s, rice paper types, dark images, folded corners, cut papers. So I just wanted to demonstrate how the RAPTOR handles this sort of paper type. Beside that, just like the Fusion, it uses the same software. So for example, if within a pack, there is a CD which cannot be scanned onto the Raptor, you can plug in a Twine flatbed scanner and scan it directly onto that particular batch. So I have got, beside the difficult documents, I've got some prescriptions. So we will be reading the NHS number and then outsorting it, looking at the database, fraudulent or a valid prescription. And beside that, I will be showing you the digital mailroom where we will be scanning envelopes. So let's crack on with the difficult documents first. I stopped the scanner just to show you a couple of documents which are really bad. You can see from here, the documents are cut, different size cut, it's not straight, um, you know, and it's like a very thin carbon copy as well. And the image quality as well is pretty good when it comes to the carbon copies. One more example is a cut, very, very thin paper type. So I just wanted to stop the scanner just to show you that Raptor can handle this sort of paperwork as well. It is left justified just like the Fusion. So prepping is easier, scanning is easier, and it reduces manual labor as well. Right. So let me start the scanner again. Right. So I just wanted to tell you how good the pocket is. If you can see here, I don't need to rejob it again, or I just can just fold it, band it, and put it in the box straight. That's all from me in terms of the difficult documents. I will hand it over to Martin and we'll be back soon. Thank you. Over to you, Martin.
Thanks, Abby. Great demo. So our next demo will be surrounding some prescription processing. And the challenge in some departments is the need for humans to carry out checks on validity, fraud, and so on prior to the scanning. This often involves many departments and processes and time to validate the documents. So with this next demo, we'll present the vital use of our technology to help reduce that burden. Abby, over to you. Thanks.
Thank you, Martin, for handing it over to me. So now I'm going to show you the prescription frauds. So what exactly is this demo? So this demo showcases the intelligence of this particular scanner. Not only this, it uses the same software as the Fusion. So it uses the IBML capture suite. So in this demo, we are reading the prescription number, looking into the database to understand whether the prescription is a fraud prescription, fraud or invalid prescription. It's not recognized, which means it's not in the database, or it's a valid prescription. Now, why do we need to do that? Because in NHS world or in medical world, these sort of fraudulent transactions are very common, and it takes a lot of manual effort to take the papers out manually. So the scanner is doing the work for us, doing a lookup and putting it into different pockets. Now, for visual purpose, what I've done is I've color-coded these so that the operator who's scanning can see it on the screen, whether it's a valid prescription, invalid, or not recognized. So the valid ones are marked in green, the not recognized marked in yellow, and the invalid ones are marked in red. So let's start. So I'm going to handpick the first document. Unfortunately, this is an invalid one. So I'll handpick it because I've not shown you the handpick here. So as I said, it's marked in red, the invalid one, and it moved into pocket number 3. Now I don't know what is this path. So it will have amber, it will have amber or yellow, and it will have green as well. So let's start. Amber ones, not recognized ones, are in pocket number 1. Valid ones are in pocket 2, and of course, first one was invalid. So that's all from me for the prescription fraud detection. I'll be back with the digital mail route soon. Over to you, Martin.
Thanks, Abby. Great. Then on to our final demo, which will lead on to our Q&A. So submit your questions now, and we're keen to hear from you. The final demo focuses on many of the features of our software and is best presented by Abby, which is the digital mailroom scanning demo. Thanks, Abby.
Thank you, Martin. Thanks for handing it over to me. So the final bit of the demonstration is scanning envelopes. So the digital mail room. So what we have done here is we are not using any separators to separate different envelopes. So which uses time, effort, and money. So we will be treating each envelope as a separate sheet. Our Raptor and our Fusion as well have got the envelope detection enabled. You can enable the envelope detection. And I'm going to show you there is a difference. It can handle double feed as well as an envelope. So it can differentiate between an envelope and a double feed. So I'm going to scan it now and show you how the digital mailroom works. Now, as usual, for visual purpose and for operator benefit, I have marked the envelopes as green so that whenever it goes through, the operator knows the envelope is gone through. The separation. There you go. I stopped it just to show you. I did not stop it. It says double fit detected, document hit and fit track. So what I have done is just to prove that the difference between a double feed, which is a double feed, and an envelope. So you can see from here that the scanner understands the difference between an envelope and a double feed. That's why I stopped there. That's scanning bit, but I want to show you something as well. I have put some checks in there as well. So it shows that it can handle different paper size. I've shown the different paper size. I just want to show you that within an envelope, you can find checks and stuff as well, and you can scan it. And one more thing, as I said before as well, the pocketing is really nice on the Raptor as well. You can see it's perfectly fine. You can just band it up and put it in the box. That's the demo from me. But I can see a few questions here. The first question being asked to me is, what is the speed and what is the throughput of it? So the factory rated speed for Raptor is 240 documents per minute. That's the factory rated speed. You can slow it down. You can, you can't increase it. That's the maximum. 240 is the factory rated. So you cannot go above that, but we can obviously slow it down. Okay. Right. So second question. What's the maximum DPI, right? So the maximum DPI is, as all our scanners, which can go up to 600 DPI, right? The other question is, what is the configuration of a scanner? Now, as I said, as you've seen here, it uses all three pockets, but this scanner is highly configurable in terms of software as well as in terms of hardware. So you can have three pockets like the same configuration, or you can have, you don't want the vertical pocket, you just want this pocket, you can have that. You can have this pocket as well as a flush pocket. So these are all configurable things. So if you need more information about that, I'm more than happy. You can get in touch with me, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. Thank you very much, and I'll hand it over to Martin again. Thanks. Have a good day.
Finally, wrapping up for today, and thanks for listening. Many thanks to all who attended our webinar, and thanks for your comments. Please feel free to reach out to us for any questions on how high-speed scanning could help your organization, and we're here and happy to help. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.